My grandmother's stoop was different. You could sit on the stairs naturally, but there is no railing. The steps are brick, and where the railing generally is was brick raised up, not much like a pillar, but flattened with the concrete that matched the same color as the steps. Most people would put potted plants there, but my grandmother had far too many people living in that house, mostly kids. She'd always have broken pots. It was an additional seating in our eyes. Sasha sits on the upper side portions, and I sit across from her on the other upper side portion. Kiana and Claudia each sit on the lower portions, leaving the stairs open for people to walk up and down. I start talking first. She's my aunt, and I want Claudia to see that she gives advice worth listening to, in my opinion, anyway. So basically, remember I told you about Tavior? Yup. I start to fill her in on everything, from the sneakers to me finding and shooting the gun. She knew Jazz handled Brittany and Penny already. Well, I just started working in this law firm. I will say I gave you the money today for the sneakers. You bring them home. Thank you so much, Auntie, I say excitedly. That was a simple fix. That brought you all the way to Brooklyn? No, there's more. I tell her about Tavior eating my cooch. I did trust her with that information, but I wanted Claudia to be honest. Sasha was smart. She had her own baby young, and she knows how to explain in vivid detail if need be. Summer, you're going to lose your virginity one day. All I can tell you is if you don't tell me before it happens, just be safe and protected. You do not want to be a teen mom. That brings me to the next topic of conversation. She cuts me off. Raindrop, are you pregnant? Not me. I look over at Claudia. Oh, baby girl, how old are you? Sasha questions. 15. Claudia replies in a low tone. Do you know what you want to do? Not really. I just found out yesterday. Some bought the test for me. Did you tell the boy? Yeah. He said it was up to me. Whatever I want to do, he's with it. He just thinks it's easier to have a baby later in life than now because he's 19 and it will bring a lot of drama. But if I want to keep it, we'll deal with it. Well, he should be that mature for an adult, but we won't even harp on that situation. You should think long and hard about what you want to do for you. Even if he's there, that baby is your baby. And I'm guessing you didn't tell your mom, Sasha says. No, I want to figure this out first. I know my mother won't be happy. Listen, I understand. Weigh every option. My mother forced me to have an abortion at 15, and I hated her for it. By 17, I was a mom and out of her house. I love my son, but it is damn hard. Sasha also tells Claudia to make sure she sees a doctor sooner than later to discuss options with them as well. Also lets us know that the doctor can't tell your parents anything if you say they can't. Doctor-patient confidentiality is good to know for future reference. I see Claudia stare off into space, likely absorbing what Sasha's saying. This is a tough choice for her to make. Her life will change forever, either way. We spent the rest of the day chilling and laughing with Sasha. My grandmother told all of us to stay to eat, and we all know I wasn't turning down any food. I completely got sidetracked and never bothered to see if my father was home. I knew my grandmother would tell him and I would never hear the end of it. After we eat, I had to cut the visit short since we had such a long train ride home. My grandmother wasn't bothered. She understood. Sasha told us to keep her posted. Before I left, she said nice and loud, "Make sure you buy something good for school with that money." Thanks, Auntie. I should be able to get like 3 pair of sneakers. I was trying so hard not to laugh. I did a good job. Now we had our commute back to Queens. Thanks, Summer, Claudia says as we get back to Jamaica Avenue. We start walking toward the bus stop we need to take back to Claudia's. I look at her confused. For what? Sharing your aunt. I'm still confused, still lost, still shocked, still everything I was before, but I feel better. I shrug one shoulder. Anytime, that's what friends are for. Her baby is so cute, and she's working for a law firm. Maybe I'll be okay. Look, your mom is a nurse, my mom is a nurse. It's not the end of the world having a baby. You clearly missed the damn hard part of her speech. No, I heard it. I'm just looking at everything else. The world doesn't stop and you can still achieve things. There's an awkward silence among us. Who can really tell her what to do? It's her body, her baby, and what the hell do I know anyway? I can't offer her any advice. Her baby would simply be cute to me. I wouldn't have to provide for it, take care of it, or try to go to school around it. Whatever she decides, I support her. And help babysit if she needs a break, I guess. As we're waiting for the second bus, I see Champion coming out of the train station. He stands there for a minute and then looks around, not even sure how he saw me to make eye contact. But he does. He head nods in acknowledgement of seeing me. We are far enough apart, yet close enough in proximity to each other. I fold my arms across my chest and smirk in his direction. I see him trying not to smile at me, so he looks away. This makes me laugh to myself. In the next few minutes, the black Suburban pulls up and he gets in the passenger seat without looking in my direction again, and they leave. Our bus comes less than a minute later and we board the bus. Claudia is still quiet. I can tell she's thinking. She stares out the window and is silent the majority of the ride. She tries to focus back in on Kiana and me ever so often, but she's not fully engaged. We didn't take it any type of way. We understood. We got off the second bus about 30 minutes later and walked toward the house. Am I crazy to want to keep this baby? I don't think we can answer that, Kiana says. That's really a decision you and Evan should make, but mostly you, I say. He told me whatever I wanted. I don't know what's right. What if life isn't that hard with this baby? She pauses. I don't know what to do. Kiana and I remain silent, just offering a listening ear at this point. I know I won't have to be the one to tell her to keep it or get rid of her baby. Claudia keeps rambling off her what ifs as we get to the house. When we get to her door, she looks over at Kiana and me. Let's act normal. Kiana and I give each other a confused look, but she opens the door and starts smiling really big. Didn't she say act normal? I whisper. Kiana nudges me, which causes me to laugh. We walk inside and no one is home. Normally, you'd hear JJ's TV and the toys crashing together. Claudia drops her fake smile. Thank goodness, because I have no idea how I'd keep a straight face with her doing that. We walk into the kitchen and her mom left a note on the fridge. In Brooklyn, dinner's in the fridge for everyone. Are we staying in for the night or are we going next door? I ask. We could see them. I won't stop y'all fun, Claudia says. Kiana and I look confused, but we don't say anything. I'm wondering what stop y'all fun means. I'm not even getting into it because it's likely nothing and she is going through enough. Y'all want to eat now? She asks. I shake my head no and Kiana does too. We all make our way upstairs. Y'all think a crib could fit in here? She asks, looking around. I look at her heavily puzzled. You're keeping the baby? I think I want to. I want to go to that place on Jamaica Ave though, probably this week. There's complete silence in the room now. I turn on the TV and say nothing else. I start flipping through the channels. Y'all think I'm crazy, right? I don't say anything. I thought Kiana would answer, but she doesn't. Claudia stands in front of the TV. Hello? Hey, boo, I say in a dry tone. Y'all think I'm crazy? I mean, I have no reply. I don't know what it is you're feeling. I try to sound as engaged as I can. Kiana stays quiet. I just feel like it's not the end of the world. A baby? She says. Again, just silence and response. I don't know what Kiana is thinking, but I feel like I have no say. It's her struggle with this.